welcome back to Truck with Adventures. Today we're going over the 2024 gear. Alright guys, we're going to start this off today with the tent. That's the most important part to cover you from all the different elements that you're going to experience when you're out backpacking, hiking, camping, doing whatever you're doing. I went with the Stormbreak 2 from the North Face. All the reviews that I've seen of it, it seems like a very good product. It also seems like it's very easy to set up, which is a big thing because, you know, I'm new at this. We'll see how this is. We're going to go test it out in a few days on a long trail. So we'll see how that goes. That was $185. Next is a sleeping bag. Really important. This is the Trailmade 20 from REI. It was about $100. It's a mummy bag, regular wide, so that I can at least turn inside of the sleeping bag without the sleeping bag turning. I have it compressed down in a 15-liter compression bag right now that I also got from REI for about $25. Here's all the tent stakes, tent poles that it comes with. Next is a sleeping pad. I went with the Zoo Believes sleeping pad. It's the Airlive 2000. It is a 4-inch thick sleeping pad with a built-in pump. We'll see how that works because it's from Amazon. But the good thing about this bag is it's an R value of 4.3, so hopefully it'll keep me warm because in New Jersey, it's still cold at this time of year. Cooking, the most important part. I went with this Amazon cook set that has a kettle in it. It has 2 cups in it, and I put my stove that I also got from Amazon for $12 in there. I would have went with the Pocket Rocket, but the Pocket Rocket is so expensive that I figured I would just save the money and go with this. I didn't see any bad reviews of these, and other people that I do see on YouTube also run this, and it works extremely well. Also went with an adapter so that I can run propane instead of butane, and this fits nicely inside of this set. While we're talking about cooking, I went with a titanium long spork off of Amazon as well. This was less than $10, and it's extremely lightweight. I went with the Gold Armor 10x8 Rainfly off of Amazon as well, just so that if it's raining and I want to be outside of the tent, I can set this up and stay dry, which is a big plus. Coming over to some of the bug things that I have these mosquito nets that are extra large, so they will be great for wearing a sun hat or wearing a sun style hat out in the trail, and I don't have to worry about bugs getting in my face, in my eyes, in my mouth, which is a huge plus. I went with the Frontiersman Sabre Bear Spray, which is going to be extremely good to have just in case. You never know if you're going to run into a bear. You never know what you're going to run into. So it's better to have this than to not have it. I went with a bear bag off of Amazon. It was cheap. It was about $31. Just in case. I mean, we're in New Jersey. It's unlikely to see a bear, but when I do go out of state and I'm traveling, it'd be nice to have so I can at least string my food up and it not be near me. I went with what is this? Tarami Rain Poncho. The Tarami Rain Poncho doubles as a Rainfly as well, but this is large enough that it will cover my entire pack being on my back and keep me dry. Well, hope it would keep me dry. I have 2 $12 collapsible dog bowls for when I do take my dogs with me. I'll at least be able to give them food, give them water. My pillow. This is the Nemo Philo pillow with 1 inch of padding on it, which is nice so that when I do blow it up, it's not like I'm sleeping on a balloon, because that just sounds awful. Hearing that sound in your ear all night every time you move just doesn't sound fun. I found this collapsible water bowl the other day at DSW. Weird place to find it, but I did find it there, and we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it works. It's more fun to play with than it is to actually use, but I'm sure it'll come in handy. Headlamp. I went with a Coast headlamp. You can run it on the battery that it comes with, or you can swap it to run alkaline batteries. It has a flood and a spot mode, so I'll at least be able to see a distance or light up an area. And I've had it on. It's very comfortable with this band. It came with a rubber band also, but it kind of pulls your hair, and I'm not into that. So we have this. I'm not into that. Tent stakes. Upgraded tent stakes from Amazon. They're actually, well, that one fell out because I didn't put it in deep, but that's what they look like. Here's a better shot of what they look like. Maybe $12 on Amazon. It's a lot better than the ones that the tent comes with. So I'm sure these are going to come in handy. All right, lastly, guys, the pack. Here is the pack. I went with the Teton Scout 3400 pack. The good thing about this pack is, I don't know yet, but I do know that it's affordable. All of this was affordable. I think under $800 for everything, just to get out hiking. And it's a 55-liter bag, and all of this stuff fits in it, no problems. And I do have extra space. So I'm going to load this all up so that you guys can see that everything will fit in this bag. We're going to start with the tent. We're going to get that way down into the bottom. The Zubelieves sleeping pad. Going to get that down into the bottom. The Gold Armor Rainfly down into the bottom. And when I'm actually ready to go out on the trail, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take a plastic garbage bag and put it down inside of here just to keep my sleeping pad dry, my sleeping bag dry, and all of that. All right, we're going to put the cookware down into the bottom. The Nemo Philo Pillow, we're going to put it in the top. All right, now for now, that's good. Down here is a designated spot for your sleeping bag. And this fits about a 15-liter size bag. So if your sleeping bag is any bigger than that, good luck. Because this just fits. Wow, these zippers are rough. I guess that's what you get from an Amazon bag. All right, so with all that being done, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the outside of the bag. This is the rain poncho, so that if it does start raining, it's quickly accessible. All right. On the sides of the bag, my mosquito nets. My flashlight also in the same pocket, because once I start using the flashlight, that's when the bugs come. I don't want to deal with it. The other side pouch, bear spray, fits in there very well. These zippers are terrible. Thanks, Amazon. I'll deal with that later. This is going to clip very easily right onto one of these zippers. It's a lightweight. All my tent poles are going to go into the side. Over here, there's these little loops that are probably for trekking poles, but I'm going to keep all my tent stakes on the outside of the bag so that I don't end up with a hole in my sleeping pad or in my tent, because that's bad news. Especially when you're out in the middle of nowhere and it's cold. That is bad news. All right. My tent stakes are also going to go on the outside of the bag. They're just going to go down in one of these pockets. My fork is also going to go in the side pocket with the flashlight. The bear bag fits right into the top, and that about sums it up for the top of the bag. So we're going to close this up now. It has 2 drawstrings to compress everything down and to keep your stuff from falling out. And it also has 2 compression straps on the outside to hold the head of the bag down, or some of you want to call it the brain. The last thing that I have here is these dog bowls, which I'm also going to keep on the outside so that they're easily accessible. If I could actually get them in there, easily accessible for when I'm on the trail, because I know the dogs are going to need water while we're walking. And the last thing is, right up here, there's a spot where I could fit all of my camera gear that I'll be bringing, except the tripod. The tripod's going to fit nicely into this pocket right here. Great Amazon find. This is a PhotoPic tripod, and it works great. I don't know how well this is gonna fit in here without it being in the bag, but it does fit in there rather nice. All right, guys, thanks for watching the channel. I'd appreciate it, and it would help the channel out a lot if you guys would like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to grow the channel. Hopefully by summer we can get to 1,000 subscribers. It's a small goal, and I know you guys can make it happen. So show some love, help me out, and I'll see you on the trail.